Always look forward to this time of year when Brian comes out with his hot seat list. Some names on this list are amazing. Let's start at number 5. We'll work our way to number 1. Here's a guy that's considered one of the best offensive minds in college football. You got him on your hot list. Why?
It's Ralph Friedgen at the University of Maryland. Now, Ralph went 6-7 last year. Maryland had a chance to come on late in the season. They lost 21-14 to Oregon State in the Emerald Bowl. 56-31 is good. Remember, his first 3 years in College Park were sensational. Since then, it's been declining. The recruiting has been declining. There's a lot of pressure on Ralph Friedgen and athletic director Debbie Yao to have a big season when they're planning on expanding and raising the money for Bird Stadium.
Okay, I can buy that. Number 4, it's a stretch for me. Here's a guy that's a head coach for just one game at the current school, a game he won, a bowl game he won. Bill Stewart is on the hot seat.
But, Greg, remember how he got that job. I'm not saying that Bill Stewart's necessarily gone. I'm telling you there's a lot of pressure on this guy. There's a lot of people in West Virginia thought this was a rash, hire decision based on emotion because of that Fiesta Bowl victory. So there are people, and I would say inside people, that don't necessarily believe that Bill Stewart is going to be the coach of the future for the Mountaineers. I think he needs to have a season to prove to people that he can continue the Rich Rodriguez dominance. If he doesn't, he may not be fired. He may step down.
Pat White, Noel Devine. He's okay. It's in the Big East. He's not in the SEC.
And he better win with those guys. That's my point.
Okay. Number 3 on your hot seat list is the reigning ACC coach.
You gotta love my list.
What are you doing?
You gotta love my list, baby.
Al Groh's number 3 is on the
Al Groh,
9-4.
Al Groh,
in the ACC.
Greg, was a quarter of a millimeter close to being canned mid-season last year after a horrendous start. They end up winning 5 games by 2 points or less, which was an NCAA record. He barely hung on. It was a mirage. Virginia lost a lot of guys, including a very good player in Howie Long's son, and Virginia's got a tough ACC slate this year. I think that by the end of the season, Al Groh could be out of the University of Virginia, despite what he did last year.
All right, Al Groh could be on the hot seat, 9-4, 6-2 in the ACC. Just getting that out there.
I'm telling you this now.
Let's go out to the Pac-10. Number 2 on your hot seat list is a guy that in 3 seasons at the school has not been 500 or better. Ty Willingham on your hot seat.
And last year he was 4-9. There were a lot of calls, especially from boosters, that was made public that they wanted him gone and athletic director Todd Turner gone. Well, Turner's gone. Ty Williams there. The one thing he has done is shake up his staff. He really went hard after Dwayne Walker, the defensive coordinator at UCLA. He couldn't sign Walker. There are coordinator changes up in Seattle. I think Washington will have a better year, but year 4 better be better than the first 3 for Ty Willingham.
He's coming off his best recruiting class ever up with the
4-9's not going to do it in your 3rd year.
Okay, number 1, we don't have a drum roll, so I apologize for that. The hottest seat of them all. Who has it?
Greg Robinson. The man is 2-10 last season. He's a great guy by all accounts. He's very well liked in the coaching profession, but he's got to win. In his tenure at Syracuse, he's 7-28. That's just a 200 winning percentage. The pressure is on him and athletic Darryl Gross. He could be the first coach to go in this college football season.
All right, we're done talking hot seat. How about just pressure? You brought up that word. Any other coaches who have the pressure on them this upcoming season?
Well, I think there's 2 coaches with enormous pressure. I don't think they're going to be fired even if they don't win. One is Nick Saban. Now, Nick's getting paid $4 million a year to win at Alabama. Nobody expected miracles his first year, but no one also expected the stunning upset losses that they suffered, especially at home. He's got a great recruiting class. Will those guys compete on the field this year? A lot of pressure on Nick Saban. Charlie Weis. We know about the disaster of 2007. He's had strong recruiting classes, but at what point does that translate into victories on the field? He's got an enormous buyout, according to your sources, that the alums may be willing to buy out Charlie Weis if it comes to that.
I'm not reporting anything.
Right?
I have in-laws in South Bend. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but Charlie Weis is clearly on the hot seat of the hottest seat of football.
If you're using me as one of your sources, you have issues.
I got to go back to the basics. Huh?
Brian Curtis, thank you.